What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, I have a few projects that I absolutely love in this market, or I absolutely love in just the crypto market in general, right? Um, Positions that I've worked my way up to owning a decent amount. I feel like I would love to own a lot more, but I'm happy with how much I own. Even a position that I've lost a lot with, but I still believe in it because of what it stands for and what it stands to do. So there's a lot of positions out there that I like, but there's only one position that I absolutely love that is my favorite position, right? Yeah, you can talk about all the Elmos, you can talk about the Shiba Inus, you can talk about Dogecoin, you can talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, just everything that's out there. Those are good projects, right? Projects that I can have a firm belief in their growth and where they can go and how much they can gain and how much I can gain and all of that other stuff. But when it comes to projects that are my favorite, for some reason, CRO tops that list, right? It is all the way at the top of that list, and it's by far my favorite position. And even though I have not seen the biggest profit from it, it still shows me so much potential that it just makes me think that this is going to move from the level that it's at to maybe the level that Binance or BNB coin is at. And that's what makes it very, very exciting for me. Price level, market cap level, right? You could be looking at that and saying it could get to BNB's price level depending on what the burn situation is or the supply situation is, or we could see this kind of top the charts when it comes to the largest exchange versus what you're seeing with Binance that's there. So, anyways, let me tell you the main reason as to why I am the biggest fan of CRO, why it is my favorite position that's out here. Even though I've lost probably the most money with this position when it comes to the crypto market. Um, but hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter at Perry8K, you can follow me over there. Don't forget about some of the links that are in the description. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Patreon, that link is also in the description, which helps out growth. It helps out a lot of stuff. So feel free to check that out as well. Now, if you don't know how much I invested on CRO, just to give you an understanding of how much I invested, how much I'm down, and what I'm sitting at, right? I didn't make a ton of money from CRO. Like I said, I lost money with CRO. I invested a total of it was between $12,000 and $13,000, right? I don't know the exact amount, but it was at first around 12,000, but I added a little bit more to it as we saw lower levels. Or sorry, first at 10,000, and I added a little bit more to it as we got down to lower levels, like 6 cents and 5 cents and all that stuff. My original investment point was about 30 cents. Yes, around 30 cents. It did end up going up to 50 cents and then dropped down to a way lower level, seeing this at, 5 cents as of today. I invested again $12,000 to $13,000. I'm currently sitting at $4,393. So, down a significant amount, almost $10,000 of that $13,000, right down to $4,000. That's huge. That's a huge loss. And most people would say, I don't like this position. I'm getting out of the position. I lost so much money with it, and now I'm going to make that realized. Well, I don't see that with CRO, right? It had a lot of FUD that was going on with it. You have a lot of people that want to kind of push CRO or Kronos out of the door, out of the competitive seat, right? It's not in the passenger seat; it's in the back seat. That's where they want to put it, because if you look at Binance, I think even though you have its closest competitor as to um, you know, what's it called? Can't think of the name. Coinbase. There you go. You have its closest competitor exchange wise to like Coinbase and seeing all the volume that's happening over there. You also have crypto.com, but Coinbase doesn't have any type of coin that's associated with it. Kronos is probably the next in line that's at a higher value, that was at a $20 billion market cap at one point. So definitely was worth a lot more, and it is its closest competitor to BNB. So exchange coins, in my opinion, can go so far, especially if crypto is looked at and as a commodity rather than a security or lack thereof, or something kind of in between that we still don't have a definition for. So if it ends up getting that label, and we now know what cryptocurrency is, and we have an understanding of exchange coins and how they can grow, CRO becomes more valuable, BNB becomes more valuable, and CRO and BNB compete for that at a market cap level. Even though Binance is the largest crypto exchange, you can still see so much success in something like CRO because of how it's used. CRO is used a heavy amount in their overall platform. When you look at crypto.com, and how if you wanted to stake other positions and gain a value, you have to stake CRO, right? If you wanted to, maybe if you want to get into the NFT space and now you want to start buying NFTs, you might have to end up using CRO for that as well. It just gives you so much more potential because they're using it for so many things right now versus BNB that's not really being used for much besides being a major gas fee, which is a large use case. You look at Ethereum, and you're using Ethereum in order to swap out things on the Ethereum network. So that's a big deal because you have to have Ethereum in order to swap some of these things on the DEX side. Well, you'll see the same thing within the Kronos chain. So it's giving a lot of use to this position, and there's so much more potential in where that can go from here. So the main reason as to why it is my favorite position, and I'll get into that. I'm not even going to show you anything on the screen. I'm just going to talk to you guys. The main reason as to why it is my favorite position is because it's kind of looking like where BNB was, right? BNB was at a lower spot a while back, where it was at pennies. It was worth pennies, and now it's worth $240. It was worth $700. Now, am I saying that Kronos is going to go from 5 cents to being worth $240? There's a potential chance that it could happen depending on supply and all of that. But do I think that's going to happen? No. What I do think that, or what I do think that will happen, is we will see it compete on a market cap standpoint up to a 120, $200 billion market cap, and kind of compete in that level on what's the best exchange coin rather than what's the highest price. So seeing it at a $20 billion market cap or $25 billion market cap, that's a $1 price. Seeing it at a $100 billion market cap, that's a $4 price. Seeing it at a $200 billion market cap, that's an $8 price. So getting up to those levels while people are holding tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of coins, maybe even millions of coins, you're able to profit so much more out of it than what you would with BNB, because CRO gives you, let's say, even up to $1, you're looking at a 20x return from here. If you see it up to a level of $2, right? That's a 40x return. What happens when you see, and that's also only a $40 billion market, sorry, $50 billion market cap. What happens if you see BNB that goes up to a level of, let's say, go from 250 to 500, right? It's going to get up to that level. That's fantastic that it gets up to that level. But that's still not the peak point that it ended up getting to. The peak point that it got to was like a $120 billion market cap already, and it's already been there. So you're really only looking at a 4x, 5x return from where we stand versus, the 20x, 40x, 80x, 100x, that you could see within Kronos. And that would be absolutely phenomenal for a lot of people. It shows more potential. That's why I'm a big fan. And it's a position that has shown that strength in the past. Just because it was given like the short end of the stick when it comes to exchanges and people speculating whether this was going to be next, even though they had the most detail and they were first to the scene to give you all of their figures to show that they were backed 1-to-1, right? So I don't know. Maybe people just looked at it the wrong way, and that gives people the opportunity to invest at a lower point. But guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think about CRO. Is it a position that should be your favorite position, or do you think it's a dead project and that CRO is not going to last and that crypto.com is not going to last? Let me know your opinion down in the comment section below. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.